Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome to my stream. Give me just a second. I gotta make sure everyone knows that I'm streaming. So let me do that real quick. Okay. Let me say it. Give me a second. I'm gonna reply to myself. Best thumbnail ever. Can I get a best thumbnail ever? Hashtag best thumbnail ever. Okay. Today, as the title suggests, well, it doesn't have it. Let me as the description suggests, I am trying out Raylib today, and I was messing with it last night, but I'm going to completely restart and make something else. So I'm gonna make a directory on my desktop called I don't know, Jax's Raylib game. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to do with Raylib, but I'm just gonna be messing around. And then I'm going to cd into desktop Jax's Raylib game. I'm going to do invim here. I'm going to make a new file. Excuse me. New file. And let's... Okay, caps lock. Why is caps lock not bound to escape? What's up with that? That's weird. Can you find... Okay. So I have... What is up with my mouse? So let me put this into... How do you move this around? Here we go. Okay, so this is the like the thing here, Raylib and whatever. There's the website, and I posted on Reddit like asking like what can I do with Raylib and like where should I even start. Everyone says go to the examples, use the cheat sheet, and you know those two are like your best friends. So I said okay, and with that in mind, I feel like I can just look at one of these and figure it out. So this seems up down to move, WS to move. Whoa, interesting. This is a 3D first person, and you have different camera modes. So this is the player, and then you have orbit, which is nice. So I think I'm going to start with the 3D camera first person, which is sort of kind of a lot. I just need to know how would you, I don't know how to build or like compile. I think I need to turn my mic up because I'm not going to be talking very loudly in this stream, and I am talking close to my mic, so if I'm too loud, please let me know. But yeah, so we're just looking at this stuff. So it's let's see. Okay. Oh, return 0. Interesting. Raylib example source code. Oh. These are all in C, though. First person.c, and I'm writing in C++. But I've copied, this stuff before, and it's not, you sound far, still far, can't hear anything? Uh-oh. Give me a second. How about now? Can you hear me? Is right now okay? I don't think I have low latency turned on. I think I have, it's on normal latency, so we're gonna have like a 30-second delay. Fuck. I changed my, what does it sound like? Normal latency, so we're gonna have like a 30-second. I sound fine on this stream. I sound fine. I can hear myself. What is this? World screen? 2D should always be on top of the cube. Enemy 100 out of 100. Oh, I see. That's cool. I see. So let's just start with all the examples and just go through. Let's just go through all of this. So this should just make a basic window. That's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Let me just go like this. We're in NeoVim and my little kitty's outside. Kitty, 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 come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Hi, Harry. Hello, Harry. Sorry, I'm a cat dad. I love my cats. Hi, Harry. Hello. He's looking at, he looks confused. That's really funny. But, okay, sorry. I'm going to get a little better. What are you talking about? Let's go NeoVim. Yeah, I was using Visual Studio last night, and I was like, I don't know if I really, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know how to explain how I feel about it. Also, before I start, Z tier, what do you think of my, can I get a W for my amazing thumbnail? My amazing thumbnail. It looks so dumb. I made it in like 2 seconds. I went on like pixlr.com or some shit. But okay, I'm going to full screen. Okay, actually no. I'm going to maximize this. And I'm going to start writing code. We're using C#, but I'm sorry, not C#, C++. So, first, include raylib.h. And I'm going to write this right as main CPP. Okay, perfect. Now, how do I make a makefile file? Makefile tutorial. Okay. So now, wait, so do I just do make? Oh, shit. I need to do touch, is it capital makefile? Touch makefile. Okay. And then what do I write in this? File, some file, touch some file, remove file. This doesn't help me though. I'm looking at tutorials right now and this doesn't help me. Look, this whole thing just doesn't help me at all. It's really weird. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to take this and I'm going to move you over here. Move you over here. C++. Oh shit, that's gonna be hard. No, I was messing with it last night, and it was actually okay. It was actually okay. I didn't super mind it. I'm more of a C# guy, personally, but yeah. But hey, if I just follow the examples, I should be fine. The reason why I'm using C++ is because it's closer to C and all the examples are in C or C++. So I can very easily just copy paste them. But if I'm using C#, I have to like sort of kind of translate it a little bit, just a tiny bit. C++ is a little bit weird because there's no like strings, and in C# there's a string. Like C++, a string, as far as I know, is like this car, star, and then text, and then it equals like this. But I don't even think that's, yeah, okay, and that's it. And then I guess I can just echo text. I don't know if this is gonna work or anything, but okay. I would like to make a makefile tutorial, or I mean a makefile file. gcc-hellomake-hellomake.c. What? The simplest makefile you could create would look something like this. So gcc output is game, and we're doing main cpp, and that's it. Why is there a, okay. And then if I go down here, make missing separator. This is not helpful. This is not helpful. Let me go to my other project here and just look at this. So CXX is G++, which I don't know what that is. The flags, the libraries, I guess. I'm just going to copy this. I would like to know what all this means, though. But I can't. I feel like I'm struggling. I'm literally struggling to find examples, or not examples, but like an actual tutorial. Like make a makefile for Raylib. Can I have that? Official Raylib game template. Raylib C++ starter. I would love this. I don't know what this does, though. I don't know what this does. Look, I don't know what this does. Why should I use this when this works? I mean, I guess this is better, right? C# is still better for game dev. Well, C++ is, honestly, I can't argue. I don't know enough. I don't know enough. I can't say anything. I will get shit on if I try to say anything to make an argument, so never mind. Manual setup. What does all this mean? Okay, there's target and there's source. There's all. Like, what is this? Like CC, all that stuff. I don't get it. Key dependencies by platform. When writing your own makefile, make sure you include the correct linker flags, LD flags, for your operating system. And that would be this. I don't have -L Raylib. Maybe I should use the game template, to be honest, and just use it. Define required environment variables. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. If I take an extra look at this, try to understand it. Okay. It looks like I can define a platform and project source files, Raylib game. What is this? Source resources? Oh, this is a pre-created game. I see. But this is all in C though. This is a lot. This is a lot. Can I just have like a bare bones make file? Like, what does this all do? I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna put it over here. And we're gonna send this over to 3. And then I'm gonna highlight all of this and paste and save. And now if I do make run, make no rule to make target Raylib game.o needed by Raylib game stop. Oh. If I delete this, what happens now? This is confusing. Why is this happening? Why can't I fucking... Do I have to be in insert mode? Oh my god. Make. Wow. Okay, so I don't think I can use this. Yeah, I don't think I can use this. I'm gonna have to just use my other one. Oh well. That's fine, I suppose. Copy you. Paste here, save, and now make. And if we go to here, undefined reference to main. No such file or direct. Oh, I see. Make directory src, and then can I move main cp to src? There we go. There we go. Now if I do make echo to, okay, can I don't know. I don't know how to print in C++. I hear it's a lot to type though. And I don't like typing a lot, personally. But okay. If I go down like this, we're going to say int main void. This is the initialization. And we're doing const int. We're doing the screen width, which is 800. And let me make sure. Okay. Screen width, const int screen height 450. Then we're init window. Screen width, screen height. Raylib core example basic window. Set target FPS. Oh, set target FPS to my refresh rate hertz is at 100, so I'm doing 100. Well, I'll do 60 because that's what the thing says. So then we need to say while not window should close, then we do updates, we do add shit here. Oh my god. And then draw. And we do begin drawing. I'm realizing now that there's no like IntelliSense and stuff. I don't know what's going on there. Congrats, you created your first window. 190, 220, light gray. And drawing. Deinitialization. No, deinitialization. Why does it do that? It's really annoying. Close window. And then we have to return 0. And now... Wait, what? How is this not updating? I saved you, so I make. I don't have that anymore, though. I don't have that anymore. What is happening? Why is this so... Like... Oh my god. Raylib Linux CPP setup. Simple and easy to use library, blah, blah, blah. This is a fork. How to install Raylib. Raylib and VS Code are not working. This is... I ended up using VC package to install it and using... Okay. Okay, this is not helpful. Raylib on Linux. How do I set it up with Vim? Package manager, I already have that. I already have Raylib installed. I already have make. Configure a C++ language server. And then make a make file. Enable IntelliSense. Configuring NeoVim for C++. Okay. I didn't anticipate NeoVim needing a language thing, but here we go. NeoVim. NeoVim, how to install C++ lang server. Sudo pacman. Okay, sudo pacman s clang d. My password. Target not found clang d. Is that a thing? Clang d bin? Excuse me. Configure NeoVim. Use your plugin like LazyVim. I'm pretty sure I have LazyVim. Pretty sure. Yes, proceed. I would like to look at how LazyVim, how to install CPP server. Enabled the built-in Clang D extra. Oh, I didn't even have to download anything. Okay, I'm gonna right quit. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. And we're going to invim config invim /lua /config /lazy lua. Oh my god. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. I don't know if I like it. Oops. Oops. So require lazy setup, lazy vim, import plugins, and then I add right here import equal lazy vim plugins extras lang clang d. I don't know if this is gonna work. How do I restart? How to restart? Lazy vim restart command. Restart. There we go. See, this is what I wanted. How do I tab into this window? What's going on here? Why am I stuck in this window? I'm stuck. What's going on? This is like, why am I stuck in here? Q. Okay. Now if I invim here, can I make? Why? Oh. Remove main.cpp make. That's not. Oh. What? Why did it do all this? Included header Raylib is not used directly. Okay. How do I... okay. I guess I have to rewrite the whole... Can I just... I'm just going to copy this. Paste. Save. Make. And then game. Hey! It works! It works. Cool. Cool. Good shit. Okay, so we have to kind of clean up some stuff here. I don't know. Text. What is all this? Why is this here? Is that the language server doing that? Ooh, this is cool. When you write to do. I didn't even... This is actually nice. I kind of like this. As like, they're like types. Or not types, but like they're the parameter names. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these. Because there's just a lot of comments. That's all. I guess I can keep this. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. And I'll get rid of this. Okay. Moving on. We are now going to do this one right here. So let's go ahead and do that. So the screen width and height, current FPS. So this has a new variable, and it's just int current FPS, which we're going to set to 60. And this is right Shit. I don't know how to move lines in NeoVim. Int current FPS 60. And then we're going to store the position for the both. Or wait, that's not correct English. Both circles. And we're vector2 delta circle, which is 0. And then float is screen height divided by 3.0f. And then vector2 frame circle equals 0 float screen height multiplied by the result of 2 divided by 3.0f. Okay. Then we're doing speed applied to both circles. Const float speed is 10.0f. Const float circle radius is 32.0f. And then set target FPS to the current FPS. I realize my mistake. There we go. Okay, no, I need a T. Thank you. Okay. And now we move on to the main game loop, which is right here. Get rid of that. We're going to do comment update. Float mouse wheel, get mouse wheel move. That's a good name for a method. If mouse wheel not 0, the current FPS is based on the mouse wheel. Current FPS increase based on the mouse wheel? That's interesting. If current FPS less than 0, then we set it to 0, which, why would it be 0? Set target FPS to current FPS. That's just weird. Okay, get frame time returns the time it took to draw the last frame in seconds, usually called delta time, yeah, uses hang on, let me restart. Get frame time returns the time it took to draw the last frame in seconds, usually called delta time, uses the delta time to make the circle look like it's moving at a consistent, in quotes, speed regardless of FPS. Multiply by 6 an arbitrary value in order to make the speed visually closer to the other circle at 60 frames per second for comparison. Okay, that's what we're doing next. So delta circle dot x plus equal get frame time times 6.0f times speed, and then the frame circle dot x is 0.1 f times speed. If either circle is off screen, reset it back to the start. So if delta circle dot x greater than screen width, then we have to say delta circle dot x equals 0, not f, just 0. And then same thing for the frame circle as well. But then you have to say frame circle dot x equals 0. Oh, that's an interesting formatter. I kind of like it. If, okay, reset both circles positions with R. So if is key pressed, the key is, that's an integer. Key R, that's an integer. I mean, I actually, yeah, no, that makes sense because it's like the keyboard, each character on the keyboard is like a number. I don't even know how I know that. Okay. Now, so we got all this set up. Oh my god, sorry, my hair is in my face right now. So next thing to do is actually draw it, which no way bro used mouse in NeoVim. Yo, you did it. I use mouse in NeoVim. Well, how else am I supposed to go from the terminal to here? Like, what's the keybind for that? I don't know the keybind for that. So until I find that out, I don't know. How do I switch tabs in NeoVim, i.e. terminal to text editor back to terminal? In NeoVim, the terminal and text editor exist as separate buffers. To switch between them, when they are in different tabs or windows, you must first exit the interactive terminal mode to enter normal mode. Okay. So if I'm down here, hello, and I exit to normal mode, and then I control in, control backslash, followed by control N. What did I do? Control backslash, control N. I didn't do anything. Once in normal mode, your cursor will look like a block. Yep. Switch between tabs. GT, G, capital T. Move between windows. Control W. No. This is very terrible instructions because they don't work. How to change tab or window once in :terminal. Once in :terminal, there's a way to switch tab or window like GT and C-W, C-W? What does that mean? Everything I tap is captured by the terminal. I use T no remap, escape, C. What the fuck? What am I looking at? It looks like everyone just makes their own keybind. Is that right? Cannot switch tabs in terminal tab. So H-term operates a separate mode, the terminal model. It's somewhat like the insert mode in that you have to press escape out of it before you can go to command line mode with the : key. Only get out of instead of pressing escape, you press C dash backslash C dash in. Is that like C backslash? No. Escape, C, and then backslash. No. I want escape mode. Okay. C backslash C backslash and then oh shit, C in. I don't know what that means. Go through HVim modes for a complete understanding. Vim modes. Normal mode, visual mode, select mode, insert, command line mode. You can enter one line of text at the bottom of the window. This is for exec commands. The pattern search for commands and slash. this for command line mode. Terminal mode, here we go. In terminal mode, all input except control backslash is sent to the process running in the current terminal buffer. If control backslash pressed, the next key is sent unless it is control in. So control backslash, control in, or control O. If show mode option is on, dash dash terminal dash dash is shown at the bottom of the window. Okay, how do I get out of this? I would like to... How do I get out of this? Thank you. So, control backslash. So if I do this, can I just do make? Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So I don't even need the terminal, I guess. I mean, I could probably just do the terminal for like if there's any like issues. Kind of funny seeing you suffer. Oh, shut up. Oh, be quiet. I figured it out. Okay, moving on. We still have a lot to write, so that's going to be fun. So in the drawing part, I'm going to add this draw right here back. Begin drawing. Right after begin drawing, we're setting the background to Ray White. And then I'm going to remove this text because I don't need it anymore. We're drawing a circle V. I don't know what is V, just okay, vector 2, I guess. Delta circle, circle radius, and red. Draw circle V, frame circle, circle radius, and blue. And then draw help text. We're going to say const char star FPS text equals 0. If current FPS is less than equal to 0, then we are setting the FPS text to text format FPS unlimited, and then get FPS. Okay, else FPS text equals text format FPS, which is target. No, wait, hang on. This I target, and then this, and then I again, and then ending that, and then we have to say get FPS and current FPS. Then we're gonna draw text FPS text 10 20 dark gray. I don't know why this appears. It's weird. Draw another text. Says use the scroll wheel to change the FPS limits. R to reset 10 50 20 dark gray. I really don't like this over here. I don't know why it does this. I don't like it. Is it like the mode I'm in or something? Draw the text above circles. So draw text func x plus equal get frame time times speed 10, 90, 20 red. Draw text func x plus equal speed 10, 240, 20 blue. Okay, so now I do game. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We do make, and then we do game. What? Why did it just teleport me up here? Why did it do that? Hello? Why does it... Wait, hold on. So, it's cool that it works, but I want to figure out why it's not... Why is this not working? Shouldn't it... Should it not run? Hello? Why is it not working? I mean, it's working right here, but... Use scroll to change the FPS limit. If I increase the frames to 60. So get frame time by speed. It looks so choppy. So now it's speeding up. Interesting. Okay, I see. So if I'm at 20, this time times speed is, or frame time, basically delta time with speed is faster. But this is just x times speed, which is interesting. Okay, we're learning, right? What do we learn so far? The main game loop is this stuff right here. Main game loop, and then this gets the mouse wheel, changes the FPS based on the mouse wheel, which now I understand why that happens. But this is the math for the movement of each circle. This is the keybind, and then actually drawing everything. It, you know, draw the circle, create the help text, draw the text, and then, you know, that's the end of drawing. Everything in here is being drawn. Pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. Everything up here is just variables, so screen width and height is a set value, can't be changed. Initialize the window with this. I'm going to try this again. Oh, so now it works. Now it works. I see. So am I allowed to do make and then do game? Or, I mean, game? Why was it not working before? Was I like, did I have a typo or something before? It's really weird. But all right. We proceed. We proceed. Let's go. You did it. Thank you. I did it. I'm a pro Raylib user over here. Okay, tutorial number 3. Move ball with arrow keys. All right, that's what we're doing next. We're moving a ball with arrow keys. This is very, very, very simple. In terms of like it's not a lot of code. So yeah. If I say like simple or something, it's just not a lot of code. That's what I mean by that. So I'm gonna remove all of this. I'm going to remove all of this. Remove this. Remove you. And change you to 60. Remove you. Remove you. So target to 60, screen width, screen height, blah, 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 blah. Main game loop right here. Okay, so starting here, actually no, starting here, we are doing vector to ball position equals float screen width divided by 2, float screen height divided by 2. Okay. And then now we should be able to go in here and say if is key down, key right. I'm going to say key D because I don't like using my arrow keys. Then we're going to change the ball position X value to 2F. So if I'm holding down D, the X is going to increase by 2. And then the opposite is going to happen when I hold, not left, A. When I hold the A key, ball position X minus equal to 0.0F. If is key down, I'm going to try not to look at the documentation, see if I can do this by myself here. Because I know how to code. This is the Y value plus equal 2.0F. If is key down, key S, and then ball position Y minus equal 2.0F. Did I get it right? I did. No, I have to change these too. Can this not do that? I'd appreciate it. I just want to do this. Thank you. Okay, now we begin drawing. Clear background to Ray White. Draw the text. Move the ball with WASD 10, 10, 20, dark gray. No, dark gray. And then we have to draw the circle V, ball position 50 maroon. What happens if I just do draw circle? Oh my god. Undeclared identifier key S. What? Is key down. Oh, oops. Oops. There we go. No matching function for called draw circle. I thought, what? I thought there was. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. Okay, so draw circle, you have more control on like where it is, like a custom drawing, but drawing with V is a predefined like up here. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. And drawing. Excuse you. Thank you. Thank you. Make, and then game. It's not working. Do I have issues? I do not have issues. Make run. There we go. Oh, look at me go! This is nice. This is cool. This is cool. Oh my god. I'm so good at this. Uh-oh. Wait, I can just go off the screen forever. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Cool. And make run works too, so that's even better. All right. Example number 4. This one is with the mouse. So we're using mouse controls. Move ball with mouse and click mouse button to change color. That's what we're doing. Cool. All right. So what do we learn? Key bindings. Is key down with the key underscore name. Also, draw circle V is just like a predefined thing that we did up here. It uses a predefined variable vector2. Otherwise, draw circle, it takes like more parameters to put in, which is good. It's good to know. It's good to know. So, and I assume draw circle V stands for vector, and I also assume that there's draw like rectangle, if I can spell, like V. Yeah. So if I did a rectangle and I did, I don't know, a vector2 size. Wait, what? Like, I don't know, 2 and 3. And then what's next? Color, red. What would happen if I did this? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, now it's just a really tiny rectangle. Very nice. Cool. Cool. Oh, I realized that I didn't really could say also ball position. Oh. Oh my god, it's like scaling as I move. Holy crap. Wow. What the fuck? It kind of looks like I'm moving like in a 3D place. Actually, no, never mind. Not really. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. Okay. Next thing that we're doing is the mouse ball movement thing. Okay. So we're keeping ball position, but we're adding a new color variable called ball color. We're calling this dark blue. And that's all we need in terms of variables. We're removing this logic and we're going to replace it with if is key pressed key underscore H. And if so, then we're going to say if is cursor hidden, then we are going to show the cursor. And then else we're going to hide the cursor. And then we're going to say ball position matches the mouse position. If is mouse button pressed, mouse, oops, I should capitalize this, mouse button left, so I assume that's left click, ball color equals maroon. And then I guess we're doing else ifs. Else if is mouse button pressed, mouse button middle. These are definitely left click and like right click stuff. So then we're doing lime. Oh, I don't have a bunch of mouse keys, but there's like There's left, middle, right, side, extra, forward, back. I don't think I have side, extra, forward, and back. I don't think I have. So I'm just gonna do the last one. So is mouse button pressed, and it's mouse button right ball color equals purple. Okay. And then now we are going to go down to the begin drawing. Clear background, yes. Draw circle V ball position. And we're just going to, let me remove this. And also this as well. I don't know what's happening. Okay. We have to change this to ball color. And then other than that, I think we just left click, right click, middle click. Oh, dude. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very, very cool. Wow, that progress. I never see something like that. Jesus. All right. On to number 5. Number 5. We have this is the hang on. Let me see. This is the last one before we go into the 2-star territory. And I want to say that I'm skipping these 3 because I don't have a gamepad, I don't have multi-touch, and I don't have input gestures. So we're skipping these because I won't even be able to test them. And if whatever I'm going to make with keyboard and mouse input, so these won't even apply to me. And I never really plan on making a game with a gamepad, probably eventually in the future. So it would be nice to know how it all works. But we can always come back and holy God. Holy God. Wow. Yeah, we're not going to bother with that tonight. So this is what we are doing. I'm just scrolling, different position with the mouse wheel. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so for this one, we're actually changing quite a bit here. I'm going to clear this out, clear that out, clear that out. We still need, actually no, we don't need this either. So we need int box position y, screen height divided by 2 minus 40. Int scroll speed is 4. And then, yeah. And now, this one's pretty simple. Box position y minus equal int get mouse wheel move multiplied by scroll speed. Okay. And then now, under begin drawing, we do draw rectangle, screen width. Why does it do this? Screen width divided by 2 minus 40. Box position y, 80, 80, maroon. And then I'm not going to draw the text. I don't really care enough to do that. So let's just test. Yay, it works. So now we know keyboard input, mouse movement input, and mouse scrolling input, and also mouse button input too. So that's good. It's all good. Making boxes. Yep, that's right. All right, now we're going into the double star territory, which is, we're skipping one D-pad, we're skipping the gestures. Okay, this one is a 2D camera. Oh my god. I'm a little scared to do this, but fuck, here goes nothing, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. And we should be good. Okay. So the first thing that I need to do, which I have no idea what this means, but we are including math H, and then define max buildings 100. I don't really know what that means, but all right. Is that a variable? Is that a constant? What type is that? I don't know what that is. So, but that's what the tutorial has, so that is what I'm going to put. Okay. So now we're going to start making some stuff. Rectangle player equals 400 on the X, 280 on the Y, 40 on the width, 40 on the height. And then we do another rectangle, call it buildings, square bracket, max buildings. I don't know what that does. 0. I don't really know what that does. Okay, color, build color, S, max build. No, not that. No, not that either. Okay, yeah, just completely erase my line right there. That's fine. Color, build, colors, max, buildings, equals 0. And then now we do int spacing 0. For int I equals 0. I less than max buildings, I plus plus, and then we loop through buildings I. We loop through buildings. For each building, we take the width and we give it a random, get random value 50, 200. And then we do the exact same things with the height. So floats, get random value 100 and 800. Buildings I dot y equals the screen height minus 130 F, no, 0 F, minus buildings I dot height. And then buildings I dot X is the, oh, it's negative 6,000 plus spacing. Spacing plus equal the int, which is buildings I width. And then finally, build colors I equals color. What the hell? Unsigned char. Get random value 200, 240. What the fuck does that mean? Unsigned char? Unsigned char? I don't understand this. Unsigned char. Get random value 200, 250. And then the last thing is 255. And that's it. Okay, cool. I don't know what unsigned care means. What does that mean? CPP unsigned care meaning. What the hell does this mean? In C++, unsigned char is a 1-byte integer type that represents non-negative values, typically ranging from 0 to 255. Okay. While a standard char is often signed typically -128 to 127, unsigned uses all 8 bits to represent a positive magnitude, giving it a range of 0 to 255. There's char, signed char, and unsigned char, and they are 3 separate types. The signedness of a plain char is implementation-defined. It can be signed on some platforms like x86 and unsigned on others like ARM. Interesting stuff. What is WPM? I mean yours. I don't know what WPM is, actually. It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what answer to give you because I don't know. All right, creating a 2D camera. So camera.target equals vector2, and it's player.x. Do I have player? I didn't make a player variable. Is that just auto assigned, pre-created? Okay. I want to make sure I didn't. Yeah, this doesn't have a player variable, so I'm not really sure where player comes from. But whatever, doesn't seem to be giving me errors, so I should be fine. Camera offset equals vector2, and it's the screen, not the height, the screen width divided by 2, and screen height divided by 2 as well. Okay, camera rotation equals 0.0f. There we go. Camera zoom equals 1.0f. And then, so for some reason, in the tutorial, in the little thing, the set target FPS is always at the bottom of the variables, like right above the main game loop. I don't know why. That might just be like a preference thing for whoever made the tutorial. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's touching the frames per second at all, so I think I should be fine. But I just want to make sure, because there's a lot of times in code where if you don't know what you're doing, oh, word per minute. Oh, that's what you're talking about. There's a lot of times in code where, order matters. So like if I, have a function call that uses a variable above where the variable was assigned, it's going to have an issue. But yeah, WPM, I think it's around, I don't know. I know I did one not too long ago, like the beginning of this year, but if I were to guess, probably like 80 words per minute. I have to do one to see, but I know on my phone, I think it's around 50 or 60. I think 50 on my phone. But on keyboard, it's almost 100, I think. It's not too far from 100. I know that. But interesting. Anyway. So now we are going to set up player movement. So player movement time. If is key down, key D, then we're saying player.x plus equal to else else if is key down key underscore a player dot x minus equal to, and then camera target equals vector2 player x plus 20 player y plus 20. Okay, so this camera target follows player. Is my cat screaming? What the hell? I just heard a meh. Like a scream, like a legit like scream that came from a cat. I knew that was you, Jasper. Come in. What are you screaming for? What's up? What's up, dude? Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Hi. Come on the chair. Hey. Come on your chair. Hop up on your chair. Good boy. There you go. Hi. Hi, kitty kitty. Hi. You wanna come on my lap? Come here. Come here, Jasper. Oh, you're so handsome. Okay. Camera controls. Oh, there's camera like rotation controls. I'm gonna say camera rotation controls. If is key down, key W, camera rotation minus minus, else if is key down, key S. This is going to be confusing as hell to control. Okay, and then last, I believe is, no, oh my, okay. We actually have a lot to do. Excuse me. What's up, Jasper? You licking your lips? What are you licking your lips for? Sometimes cats, like, when they look at someone, why they're 4 bat tires? What? Batteries? Just try monkey type. Wait. What is bat tires? What? What is monkey type? Monkey type. Oh. I'll do monkey type later. How about that? I'll do that later. But what is 4 bat tires? Is that supposed to be batteries? If so, where'd you get that from? Because I don't understand that message at all. Okay, almost done here. Actually, I don't leave it. We're halfway done. I gotta stop getting distracted. We're camera zoom controls. Camera zoom equals EXPF log F. Ooh, camera zoom. I don't know what this fucking does. Float, get mouse, wheel, move, times 0.1 F. What is this? Is that exponent? Is that what that means? Exponent float? Log F. What is log F? Use of undeclared identifier is key down. Did you mean is key down? Oh, whoops. There we go. What is log F? What is EXPF and log F in C++? EXP and log are standard library functions used for exponential and logarithmic calculations. Oh, okay then. Okay. I don't understand, but I understand, if that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense, but I'm going to say it makes sense and move on. If camera, not uppercase camera, if camera zoom greater than 3.0 f, camera zoom equals 3.0 f, else if camera zoom less than 0.1 f, camera zoom equals 0.1 f. And then camera reset zoom and rotation. If is key pressed, key R, camera, oh my god, can I type? Thank you. Camera zoom is 1, 0, and camera rotation is 0f. Okay, now we draw everything. Yay! Amazing. Okay, we have to do something called begin mode 2D, and it's our camera that we have to pass through, because then we need a camera. Draw rectangle -6,000, 320, 13,000, 8,000, and dark gray. Position, width, and height. Okay. Sure, there's a reason why it's big ass values, but okay. We're doing another for loop. Int I equals 0. I less than max buildings. I plus plus. Oh, Jasper's going on the bed. Jasper, I gotta make the bed for you, dude. 1 second. 1 second. Let me make the bed for you. Sorry, my cat Jasper likes to have the bed made when he lays on it. Or at least I don't know, I have a habit of making the bed when he decides to lie down on the bed. Batteries. Why are you talking about batteries? Where did batteries come from? Is there something that you're referencing? Like, are you talking about my game? Why are there batteries? Because if that's what you're asking about, then it's a collection system. That's the answer. But only if you're talking about that. I don't know what you're talking about. But moving on. So we're doing the thing. Draw rectangle rectangle rec. Buildings I. Build colors I. What is rec? Is that stand for rectangle? Is that the same thing as the draw circle V, but rectangle? Like, because there's draw rectangle, right? And you have position, width, and height. Then you have rec, which is just the rectangle and the color. So I think that is right. Yeah, okay. I'm going to say that's right, but I'm honestly not really sure. And I don't know where player is defined. Like, what is... Not what is player, but like... I don't know. I just... Usually, in something like this, you make your own player, and you define your own thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have it predefined. I'm just saying I'm used to that. Camera target X. But yeah, it is a little strange. Negative screen, okay, negative screen height times 10, positive screen height times 10, and then green. Good Lord. Start position, start position, start position X, start position Y, end position X, end position Y. Okay, I see. It's really useful to have this here, actually. Like, it makes the understanding of each, like, argument and parameter. Argument. It's argument. It makes it easier to understand the method. So we're going to draw another line that says screen width times 10 int camera target Y screen width times 10 again int, oh no, positive screen width times 10 camera target Y and then green. I keep misspelling camera. Thank you. And then I don't know. Oh, okay. The rest of it is the screen area, which is literally just a border around the string or screen, which I am going to skip. So, because I don't need that. Okay, here we go. Oh. And I can zoom. Oh, okay. Why is there a line in the middle? Woo, this is messing with my head a little bit, making me a little dizzy, but it's a very little effect, though. Ooh, what if I made like a platformer game? That'd be kind of cool, like a little parkour thing. That'd be kind of cool. Like just a bunch of cubes. You're ricing top right. Oh, my batteries. Oh. So this one's my volume. This one's my CPU. This is my GPU. And this one's my memory. I think. Pretty sure that's like that. I should have put text over them, but it should be CPU, GPU, memory. Should be something like that. This is a rice that I copied from someone's GitHub. I have no idea, but yeah, I kind of programmed a bunch of stuff with. Oh my god, a bunch of stuff like I positioned the time because in their rice the time and stuff is over here, but I put mine in the middle. I made this like update if I'm in tile or floating. I have these two, so 1 through 5 on the left monitor, 6 through 9 on the right monitor. This is a button that does my little power menu, so like the Ro-Fi power menu. And then I tweaked the top bar and stuff. Pretty cool shit. This is a Arch on Awesome WM, the window manager for those who are wondering. I'm really regretting not putting my stream in ultra low latency because I understand you guys have like a 30-second delay, which is a very big delay. So yeah, at the end of the day, not all Linux users make their own ricing. That's true. I can definitely vouch for that. Haha. Never mind. Okay. The next thing is, whoa. Wait, select mouse mode? What? Interesting. I think I'm going to skip this one because I don't think it really applies to what I'm trying to do. Let me show you what this is. So this right here, I don't really think it applies to anything I really care about. I mean, other than, I guess, grabbing coordinates from my mouse. I guess I could use that for like a debug mode. That actually, you know what? That would actually be kind of useful. But also, I feel like I'm not going to really care about this. because I don't really care about this. Yeah, I don't super care about it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to skip that one. What's this one? 2D camera platformer. Wow. What are the odds that I mentioned platformer as like a grand idea, and then it's like, "Oh, hey, here's an example code on how to make a platformer real quick." Yeah. Oh my god, there's a lot of code. Okay, let's see how this plays out though. Right, left, and move. Space to jump. Oh, this has like collisions and stuff. This is useful. Okay, this is useful for sure. Okay, I don't want to remove everything. Let's just remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Remove this. Remove this. And remove this. Actually, I know that we're going to be in 2D mode, so I'm going to keep begin mode 2D with camera. Well, I should comment that out. Comment. It's probably fine. Whatever. Okay, first thing that we need to do is we gotta get rid of this and change it to include ray math. Remove this and say G400. I don't know what that is. Define player jump. What is the difference between doing this and just making like an int? Like, can I just make an int? Because that's how I would do it. I don't get why I have to like fucking, I don't know. Like where is this even used? Where is this even used? Let me look at this. Can I copy this? Like okay, player speed. What? Player dash speed negative players. What the fuck? This is confusing. Holy. It's not Raylib that's confusing, it's C++ that's confusing. I just want to say that. I just want to say that. DWM? Is that a window manager? Or is that... What is DWM? DWM Linux? DWM. Dynamic Window Manager. Suckless.org. Whoa. Hold on. I don't know. Can I see images? Screenshots. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like what I have because it came with a bar and it kind of just like works and it's kind of easy to configure. It's okay that happen. Yeah. Okay, define player whore speed 200 player jump SPD 350. What is the purpose of define? Hashtag define versus a regular versus const. Both define and const create constants, but they operate at different stages of the compilation process and offer different safeguards. The define macro is textual search and replace by the preprocessor. That's the mechanism. No type safety. Treated as literal. Errors only appear when used incorrectly. Scope is global from point of definition. Ignores block or function boundaries. Debugging is difficult. Symbolic names are removed before compilation, usually invisible to debuggers. Memory typically uses no memory. Values are inlined as immediate values, whereas const is a type variable recognized by the compiler. Strong type safety. Scope is local or global. Debugging is easy, and memory may allocate memory if the compiler cannot optimize it out or if address is taken. Interesting. I would still use const. I don't get it. Like, I would still use it. I feel like given what I read about define, I would still use const. I don't know if that's just me or not, but that's literally what I would do. Module functions declaration. What? I have to declare functions before whatever. Let's just type. Let's just code. I'm confusing myself by looking ahead when I should focus on what I'm actually on. It's like, you guys ever have, like, you know, biology and you skip to like page 78? Never skip to page 78, especially when you're like still an innocent little 8th grader turned 9th grader. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not good stuff right there. Unless you got the balls to do it. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing to what I just experienced. It's like I'm skipping ahead and I'm confused. Okay, so it says module functions declaration, but do I need that? Do I need to declare functions? So, like, I don't understand. I need to create the functions before I write in the main window. So, yeah, let's do that. So we need a void update player, which takes a player, star player, env item, star env items, int env items length, float delta. This is creating a platformer. I have to remind myself what we're doing because some stuff may not make sense. Key D, it always wants to use the arrow keys, which I'm not really a fan of. But okay, what the hell is this? Dash greater hand and then position X? What the hell does that mean? What the heck does that mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, there's no else if this time. I was getting pretty used to if. Okay, this is supposed to be right, and this is supposed to be it. Okay, no, that's, why does that happen? I don't like that. Thank you. Player, whatever this is, position. If I can spell, that'd be great. I type so fast that I misspell my shit. Player horse speed. Is it horsepower or horse speed? What does HOR mean? I have questions and no answers. I have questions and no answers, and that makes me a little sad because I'm not going to learn. Player dash greater hand speed equals minus player jump speed? Jump speed or jump height? I don't fucking know. I don't know what this is. And then can jump false. I'm looking this up. This is confusing me. What is dash greater hand in C++? Arrow operator or member access operator. It has two main uses depending on its context and depending on the context in the code. Accessing members via pointers. Okay. So it's referencing the player struct. Oh, that makes slightly more sense now, because now I know where I'm getting capital player from. Okay. I just ignore that like brain fart there. I don't know what was going on, but I'm getting more information on the arrow, which the most common use of the arrow operator is to access a member of an object through a pointer. It is a shorthand for dereferencing the pointer, then using the player to... Oh, okay. So the player type is this, and we're doing player grabbing the speed from it, and okay, that makes sense. But what's the difference between just a dot? Like, okay, hang on. If I use dot, it's the same thing. So it does the same thing. It just grabs. Why an arrow though? What the hell? That's just so confusing. Like, that doesn't tell me it's a part of the player. It tells me, it just makes me confused. So I'm gonna change this to just the dot. Because if I save, oh. Fuck. I can't do that. Sad. I'm shattered. I didn't even mean to remove this. Player. Is it can jump? False. Okay, well. Learn something new every day. Anyway, I need to sleep. I have work tomorrow. Good luck, Jack. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is a Boolean hit obstacle, which is false. And then we need to do another for loop. I less than env items. I'm assuming this is environment items, as in platforms and such. Env item star EI. Don't know what that does. Env items plus I. Vector 2. Do I? Hang on. Give me a second here, because I realized that I haven't made a camera yet. It's fine. We can come back to that. I have a lot to type. And how long have I been streaming for? I don't know. We've been doing an hour 43. Not bad. We've learned quite a bit in an hour 43, so pretty good stuff. Okay, let's continue. Vector 2 star P equals and player arrow operator and then position. If EI arrow operator blocking and EI rect x less than equal to P whatever this is x and EI this rect x plus EI rect width greater hand equal P this thing and x and EI It's just weird. It's just weird to me that uses an and so much, but we proceed. P, arrow, Y, and last one is EI, this, rect Y less than equal P arrow Y plus player arrow speed times delta, no semicolon, this, because it's an if statement, obstacle is true, so that means we hit an obstacle, player speed is 0.0f, p y equals ei, arrow rect y, and then break. Wow. And now we do, if we have not hit an obstacle, the player position dot y plus equals player, so this is the up value, so speed times delta, player speed plus equal g times delta, so it's probably gravity times delta? No, maybe, no. I don't think so. Player can jump is false. And then we do else player can jump is true. Interesting. Void update camera center. Camera 2D. Call it. Okay. Star camera. Player. Star player. I don't know why. Why do we need stars for that? Only for the first three. What does star do? What is the purpose of using an asterisk in the parameters in C++? Using an asterisk in a function parameter serves two primary purposes: declaring the parameter is a pointer and enabling pass-by pointer functionality. Okay. So this, pretty much, this arrow, the arrow thing. So if I go up here and I remove this and I save, these are going to have issues. But if I undo and I save, okay, I'm right. Great. Amazing. Cool. We carry on. Let me see. Stream health is healthy. Very nice. Okay. Update camera center. We're doing env item. Star env items. Int env items. Whoa, 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 whoa. Env items length. Float delta. Int width. Int height. And now we do camera arrow offset equals vector 2 width divided by 2.0, height divided by 2.0, and then camera target equals player position. Okay, cool, cool. Wow, we got a we got a lot to write. Keep in mind, I don't even have this completed yet, and I have to make all these functions before I get to that. So it's gonna be so much fun. I don't want to copy and paste because, you know, if I type it out, I learn better. I'm pretty sure everyone learns that way too. Camera 2D. And I Google stuff too, because I don't know C++, may I remind you, so keep all of that in mind. Int env items length, float delta, and then we need int width, int height. And now we do camera, target, player, position, camera, offset, vector 2, and then width 2.0 and height 2.0. And then float min x. That's min x, thank you. 1000. Yeah, 1000 min y 1000 max x negative 1000 and max y also negative 1000. For int I, another loop. I don't know what we're looping over. Oh, env items length, of course. I less than env items length, I plus plus, env item star ei, env items plus I. Min x equals f min f? What is f min f? C++ f min f. Float min float? Something with floats. F min f is a function defined in the C math header that determines the smaller of two float arguments. Oh, okay. That's pretty self-explanatory, actually. Float A and float B, and then you do f min f, and it returns 5.2 and 1.5. So wait, hold on. It determines the smaller of two float arguments. So it just tells you which one's smaller whenever you compare. It's interesting. So we're doing comparing ei rect x to min x, and that returns, I did mix x again, min, and I did mix again, max x. So this will return the smaller value between the x value and the max x value. And then max x equals f max f, which I assume does the opposite, given that it says max. Let me say rect x plus ei rect width, and then max y, x and y values. Okay, yeah. Min y equals f min f again, rect y min y, and then max y equals f max f ei rect y plus ei rect height, and then max y. Okay. That's just a lot. Get world to screen 2D. You know, I'm realizing that I don't exactly super know what I'm doing. Like, a lot of this I feel like isn't very self-explanatory. Like this right here does not seem self-explanatory. All of this doesn't seem self-explanatory. And I get it's all math and stuff, but oh man. Oh man. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of math in this kind of programming style. Not the type of math that you do for like regular game development. I mean, there's still probably quite a bit of math that you would do, but hang on a second. Max, okay. And this is start camera. But yeah, I'm sure there's like plenty of math that you do in code. Like if in Unity you do like math to get the, you know, mouse direction and position, whatever. But a lot of it is done for you. And Raylib does the opposite of that, where yes, a lot of this is done for me, but also I have to make a lot of stuff myself from the ground up, which some people actually prefer. At least on like YouTube, I find that a lot, which is nice. Max y minus float height divided by 2. If min x greater than 0, camera offset x float width divided by 2 min x, and if min y 0, camera offset y equals float height divided by 2 min dot y. Okay, now next function, yay. Update camera center smooth follow. Good God. And this takes camera 2D star camera player star player env item star env items int env items length float delta int width int height, and that is it. Oops. Okay. We're making statics now. Static float min speed. How do you make static variables inside a non-static method? C++? How the fuck does that work? You can use the static keyword inside a non-static method in two primary ways. By accessing static member variables of the class, or by declaring static local variables within the method itself. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I see. Void my class, my method, static int counter 0. If you create multiple instances of my class, they all share the same counter because it's stored in the program's static memory, not on the stack. Oh. Okay. So if this... Oh, I don't know if this is right, but if I call this multiple times, this value is only created once, so it'll stay throughout each call. I don't know if that's right or not. I really don't. I'm like half confused during all of this. But okay, let's continue. 0.8f. Okay, camera offset vector 2 width divided by 2. It's always divided by 2, which is really weird. I don't understand that. Oops. Vector 2 diff vector 2 subtract player position and camera target. God damn. I feel like I should go back to C#, but I'm gonna finish this and have my final thoughts at the end. But right now, I don't know if I like this. F max F. I just don't know what all this stuff means and does. Like, I feel like nothing is explained, or I'm missing the explanation. Because in the code, there are no comments. There aren't any comments other than the typical, like, you know, store pointers for multiple camera functions. Oh, well, I guess that's okay, whatever. That's one comment. And then everything in call update function, and but like I'm looking for stuff like, I don't know, what the hell is a struct and shit? Types of structures definition. Like I don't get it. Like, why do I need to predefine these functions? Damn it, why did I do that? Fuck. Now I have to type all that again. Fuck. Camera target equals vector to add camera target vector to scale diff speed delta length. Okay. All right. So now, okay. Update camera even out on landing. Camera 2D player env item why do I have an extra parenthesis? I don't know. Int env items length floats delta int width int height, and now static float even out speed 700, static int evening out false, static what? An int is false? A static int in C++ can be false when it's evaluated in a Boolean context. That's so confusing. Why is that like that? What? Why? What? Is that the same thing for C#? Because that would be really weird if it was for C#. No. C# is a strongly typed language. Yeah, okay. So that's... I hate that. I hate that. Oh. That doesn't sit... That's like... That gives me like the same feeling of like eating something that I should not have eaten. Like, it's like a weird feeling in my body that I get when I see that. I don't like that at all. I don't like it, but I'm gonna have to deal with it because it's. Oh my god! All right, I'm already in too deep. I'm already in C++ and all that good stuff. So, ugh. But I have. Oh, I have this function, and then I have one more function that's pretty small, and then I go back up to the main, and then we're done. Okay, camera offset equals vector2 width divided by 2f, height divided by 2f, and I'm trying to use Vim controls here. I don't know why I can't go past this line. Like, I can't go past this character. It's really weird to me, but whatever. It's fine. I can use the arrow keys, I suppose, to get out of it, even though it's a waste of 2 seconds it takes to click that button. Okay, if we're evening out, then if even out target is greater than camera target y, then camera target y plus equal even out speed times delta. If camera target y even out target camera target y equals even out target. Evening out is 0. So you set it to 0, you don't set it to false? Because, I mean, you set it to false initially. So I don't understand why that's like that, but, you know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Camera target y minus equal even out speed times delta. If camera target y less than even out target. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Then camera target y equals even out target. And then evening out equals 0. Almost done, almost done. And then I have one more else. Oh, okay, right here. Else. If player can jump and player speed is 0, so we're not moving, and player position y not equal camera target, then we need to set evening out to 1 and even out target to player position y. Cool. Last function. Void update camera player bounds push. Camera 2D. I am starving right now. Holy crap. Player. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to end the stream because I need to eat. This will be really cool to finish though. And then int env items length float delta int width int height. Holy crap. Another static vector, or static variable, not vector. It is a vector too, but I meant to say variable. bbox. What is bbox supposed to mean? Like, is that a term What is box? A bounding box. That's what it is. It's a rectangular outline defining the maximum extent of an object, feature, or image region using coordinate pairs, min x, min y, max x, max y. Primarily used in computer vision for object detection, #AI, and in mapping for geographical extents. Simplifies complex shapes into simple, fast to process shapes. Okay, good. It's a good thing we looked that up, because I didn't know what that was. So we're looking at a bounding box of 0.2 by 0.2. Vector 2, bounding box world minimum. Get screen to world 2D. Vector 2, 1 minus bbox dot x times 0.5f times width, and then 1 minus bbox y times 0.5f times height, and there's more, and then there's star camera. Huh? Extraneous closing brace. This? There we go. Oh, okay. Fix that out. All right, cool. The same thing happens, or very similar, to bbox world max. Get screen to world 2D. Excuse me. Vector 2, and then 1 plus bbox x times 0.5 f times width, 1 plus bbox y, 0.5 f times height, and then we do star camera. Nice. All right. And then we do camera, or no. Yeah, that's right. Camera offset equals vector 2, 1 minus bbox x times 0.5f times width, and then 1 minus bbox y times 0.5f times height. And then we're saying if player position x less than bbox world min x, then camera, not camera mode, camera target, I have freaking hair in my face, x is player position x. If player position y less than bbox world min y, then camera target y equals player position y. And then now we do the max, which is a little bit more math. But it's if player position y, or no, not, we do x first. We do x first. If it's greater than bbox world max x, camera target x equals bbox world min dot x plus player position dot x minus bbox world max x. I think that's right. Is that right? Okay, yeah, that is right. Okay, good. If player position y greater than b box world max dot y, then camera target y equals b box world min y plus player position y minus b box world max y. Oh my god. Okay. Huh. That was a lot to type. Okay. Now we're going back. Oh no, what's this? Oh no. Undeclared identifier Canara. Yeah, that would be accurate. If position dot y supposed to be like that. Yeah. Okay. 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 Can I close these? Oh, that's nice. Wait, I can't. Oh. Damn. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we need to go to the main loop and start here. Okay, player stuff. Player equals 0. Player position equals vector2 400 by 280. Player speed is 0. Player can jump is false. And then env items equals this. I don't know. Are these the like the different platforms? I don't know what these are referring to. Okay, let's only do one. Oh shit. Let's do 2 actually. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. What? Did you erase what I had? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, what? It's terrible. How do I... Okay. That was weird. Okay, now we have to do... We still have to add variables. Int env items length equals size of env items divided by the size of env items 0. Okay. Now we finally have a camera. And camera target equals player position. Sir, yes, there is. I fucking knew it. Camera offset equals vector2. Why am I not getting IntelliSense? What's going on here? Vector2 screen width divided by 2.0f screen height. Okay, seriously, why am I not getting IntelliSense? This is weird. Camera rotation is 0.0f. Camera zoom is set to 1.0f. Okay. Now void star camera updaters. Camera 2D star player star env item star int float and float. No, int float int and then int. And that equals update camera center. Update camera center inside map. Update camera center smooth follow. Update camera even out on landing. And then update camera player bounds push. Int camera option 0. Int camera updaters length equals size of camera updaters divided by size of camera updaters 0. Then we do char, which I guess it's like string. I still don't understand that, but whatever. Whose idea was that? Camera descriptions. Follow player center. Follow player center, but clamp to map edges. Follow player center smooth. Follow player center horizontally. Update player center vertically after landing. And then player push camera on getting too close to screen edge. Excuse me. Okay. Finally, we can be in here. Float delta time equals get frame time. And then we're doing update player and player env items length. Why is it not? Something's wrong. I fucking knew it. I knew something was wrong. Camera. Use undeclared. What are you talking about? Update camera center. It's literally right there. I have that. I don't know why. Use of undeclared identifier update camera center. Invalid application of size of to an incomplete type void. What the fuck? Why am I having issues? Why am I having issues? This is really weird. I'm just going to say whatever and continue because I don't know what I did wrong. Camera zoom plus equal float get mouse wheel move. I'm just going to have to type everything by hand without IntelliSense. Just hope I don't mess up. Camera zoom greater than 3.0. Camera zoom equal 3.0. Else if camera zoom less than 0.25f, camera zoom equal 25f. Wouldn't it be better just to like clamp the camera zoom, or is that not a thing in C++? If is key pressed, key R, camera zoom 1.0f, player position vector 2 400 280. Okay. Then if is key pressed, key C, camera option equals camera option plus 1, camera updaters length. Then call camera function by its pointer. Camera updaters camera option and camera and player env items length delta time screen width screen height, and that's it. Oh my god. Okay. Begin drawing. Clear background. Light gray. It says light gray, so I'm going to say. Okay. I guess I have to replace this light gray. Begin mode 2D with the camera. We're doing another for loop. For int I equals 0. I greater than env items length I plus plus draw rectangle rec env items I rect env items I dot color rectangle player rect is player position x minus 20 player position y minus 40 40f 40f 40f. Okay, draw rectangle rec player rect and red. Draw circle V player position 5F and gold. End mode 2D. Draw text. Controls, almost done here. Controls 2020 10 black. Draw text, which is dash right or left. Well, right. Let's say AD to move, 40, 60, 10, dark gray. Can I just like copy this and then paste? And then I go in here and I do WS. Oh wait. Space to jump. Wait, what? Right, left to move. Oh, this is 40. I see. And then we do this to say mouse wheel to zoom in, out. Do this like 80. Oh. Didn't realize I was copying that. Paste. Oh shit. R to reset position plus zoom. And this is, what the hell? I'm just trying to do this correctly. Y, P, and then we say C to change camera mode. Fuck. And then one more is, oops. Last one is current camera mode. It's 140. And then in here we put camera descriptions, camera option. Holy crap, I have so many issues. Clang access elements instruct initializer. What? Use of undeclared identifier. Update player. I don't have update player. I should have update player. Yeah, I have update player right here. Maybe I do need the functions declaration. I don't know why I would, but okay. This feels weird to do. This feels weird to do, but I'm gonna do it because I'm having issues. Void, and does that get rid of? It does. No, it doesn't. But did it get rid of anything else? No. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Be like that then. Update camera. Wait, could I just like... Could I just... like go like this and do... like this? And And then I go like this. Probably works. Update player. Update camera center. Okay, weird. Why does it do that? Oh, okay, okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it now. I am seeing it clearly now. Inside map. Okay. Inside map, so it would be this one next. Do I have smooth follow already? Pretty sure I do. Smooth follow. I do have smooth follow. Even out on landing. And I realized that this should be capitalized. Even out on landing. Three lines yanked. Okay, player, this one? I think it's the last one. Oh, never mind. Okay, so now is everything fixed? What is this, SS camera? Clang expected. Oh. That does not allow something. C++11 does not allow conversion from string literal to char star. Hey, I'm just following the freaking instructions, all right? I'm just following the instructions, I swear. I'm just following. They don't have any special characters or anything, so I'm just gonna A and D to move, space to jump. I mean, all this works, but I cannot move. Where is... I see. Okay. Update player. Key A. This is weird to me. Player arrow position X minus equal player horse speed delta. That's what I have. Is it being called? It is being called. So what's the issue? I don't understand. I don't understand. What is happening here? Key left. Key right. My keys are not. Why are they not working? What the heck? make I don't understand this. I don't understand. Oh my god. Wait, is there scrolling? There is, but there's no obstacles. Why are there no obstacles? That's really weird. I can jump forever. I can jump forever. I'm flying. I'm flying. That's funny. Which that means that the update player is not working because it should put my jump to false. I really don't know. It's got to be the update player. I'm just going to go through it. Okay, so update player, player star player, env item, env items, int env items length, float delta. Okay, is key down left, player position x minus equal player HOR speed times delta. What is player HOR speed? 200 float. Okay. Good. Good. And same thing with right, except it's plus equal instead of minus equal. Space. So if key down, I forgot something right here too. And player can jump. I don't know what happened to my IntelliSense. It's really weird. It's really weird. If space and can jump, speed is the jump, can jump is false. Boolean hit obstacle false. For I equals 0. env item ei equals env items plus I. Star p equals and player position. ei blocking and ei rect x less than equal px. So that would be player position x. And then ei rect x plus ei rect dot width greater than px and rect y greater than or equal to py. And rect y. Oh wait. Hold on. This is confusing because this sorts it differently than what I'm looking at. ei blocking, ei rect x less than greater than px. ei rect x plus ei rect width. No, this is less than equal. I'm confusing myself. This is less than equal. This is greater than. This greater than px and this greater than py, which is correct. And the last one is rect y less than equal py, player speed delta. Player speed times delta, yes. And then if that's correct, then hit obstacle is true, player speed is 0, py is the same as ey rect y, and then break. But if I don't hit an obstacle, position y increases with player speed and delta. Player speed plus equal G times delta. What is G? G is 400. I still don't know if G is gravity or whatever, but whatever. It doesn't seem to be gravity, but player jump false. Player jump true. This is weird because it's not working. Jump it works, but like nothing else is working. I mean, the camera works and the player movement just doesn't work. It's just really weird. Maybe it's something with player position that I missed. And player, ENV items, length, player dot position. Oh, that's on pressing R. Player rect is player position A. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's not even drawing like these either, which is really weird too. Rectangle, player rect, player position X for the X value, minus 20. Same thing for the Y, minus 40. 40 and by 40. Draw player rect. Draw circle. Draw circle at the player's position. I don't think I have that. The circle? I do have the circle. Is it like my speed or something? Is my speed 0? Player speed is 0. Is that? Bruh, blah. Why put that in the tutorial for your speed to be 0? What? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I still don't see any rectangles spawning anywhere. Because in the tutorial there's like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, I don't know why there's... And it has like collisions and stuff. I don't know. But I mean, I did this, but... Oh! I know why. It's because I only did like 2 of these. That's why. Okay, so let's do 300, 200, 400, 10, 1, and gray. Oh shit. Clang expected this. Excuse me, what? Excuse me. What are you expecting? What the fuck are you expecting? A comma right here? Is that what you want from me? There we go. Okay, okay, so now we have stuff. Okay, cool. So let's duplicate this and paste it here. It would be nice to have this one's gonna be 300, this one's gonna be 600, or I'm sorry, no, 250, 300, and then 110, comma, seriously? Then we're gonna do 650, 300, 110, 1 gray. Yay! Yay! Oh my god. This is awesome. Holy crap. I freaking made this. This is great. Oh, dude. This is awesome. And I'm going to just drop off the map. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Well, you know what? I had fun doing this. I can't lie. I can't just be like, ooh, I don't like it and move on to something else. I'm going to give my final thoughts on this. We went through I went through the first, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipped a few, and then 6. Skipped this one. 7. So 7 different examples code. And I managed to do that, to do this, which is honestly, I like this. I like it. I like Raylib a lot. There's more I need to go through. The one that I just did was 3 stars, so it's like an intermediate thing. Example complexity rating is 3 out of 4 stars. That's what they say. So, yeah, this is pretty crazy. The next thing that I want to do is the 3D camera mode and like a camera first person and the camera FPS, because that's what I'm really interested in. 3D picking. That's cool. Yeah. But all right, that's going to be it for the live stream. I am very hungry, so I'm going to go right almost at 3 hours too, which is like literally perfect. So thank you all for watching. For those who have enjoyed during the stream, and for those who have watched after the stream, thank you so much for watching. I might make a VOD of this. I might. I'm not sure. And then that's it. Join the Discord that I put in the description, and join my Haven server as well if you want to get any and all updates on my exit strategy game and future games, as well as a small community of people to talk to and like share your ideas and talk about whatever you want. That's like game development related, really, or just any development related, as well as like YouTube and stream posts and things like that, announcements and updates. Other than that, my name is Jax, and thank you for stopping by the den. Goodbye.